probably wondering, what is this title says? What does this mean? We're going to find out by the end of the video. So before we get into this topic, once again, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who supported my content once again, and a huge shout outs to Ranger Boy on his Twitter page. So go follow him on Twitter. He put out some great information, so shout outs to him for this one. Now, for those of you who saw the tweet on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook for that matter, Hasbro were thanking Toei for their greatest success, or should I say congratulating them on their huge success over 7 years of being in the entertainment industry. Now, Toei was known for creating a lot of tokusatsu movies, starting with Godzilla, or should I say kaiju films, but it's still part of Toei. Now, you know, Toei didn't really start anything with the Godzilla franchise, so apparently it got to start with the Kamen Rider franchise in the early 1970s. And since Kamen Rider has been over success throughout the years, it's now jumped onto the Super Sentai, starting with 1975's Go Ranger. And it quickly transitioned to all of different incarnations of Super Sentai ever since then. Then came Power Rangers in 1983. And the franchise has been growing ever since then. If it wasn't for Toei, we wouldn't be having Power Rangers and we wouldn't be having Sentai if it wasn't for that thing. So the fact that, you know, Hasbro actually acknowledges Toei for the first time is actually a breath of fresh air. And it's really good that they're actually paying respects to the creators in Tokyo, Japan. But what does that mean? Well, when they say thank you for your partnership, that does not mean that they're actually splitting from each other. Some way or another, they're going to continue to partner up sooner, maybe forever, in a long time. Now, does this mean that they're actually splitting? No, it's just rumors still. They're still part of Toei, they're still a part of Sentai, is what gave us Power Rangers in the first place. But that does not mean that they're actually splitting up, nor they're going to end up giving up on us though. They're actually congratulating Toei, like I said before, about 70 years of success in Japan. Now imagine them congratulating us over 30 years of Power Rangers content since 1993. Or 1982 for that matter, when the pilot episode came out. But you know what? It doesn't mean that they're splitting, because you know Power Ranger fans and Tokusatsu fans, content creators all over Twitter, social media in general, are going to end up jumping into conclusions and claiming that they're actually splitting. They're not. They're going to end up continuing to get more Super Sentai adaptations, and whether they use Super Sentai footage or not, they're going to use some of it, kind of like how Dino Fury is, or follow the season 3 of MMPR route, using Cock Ranger footage, and the Rangers will still use Dream Ranger costumes. So if you do that with the next Sentai, I believe it can work. But granted, there is another way that you can do it. You can separate the case shows when it comes to Power Rangers and Sentai, and use some adult Power Ranger content on Netflix, movie and television wise, with some adult issues. If you separate the two enough, it can work. Power Rangers and Sentai for kids shows, adult Power Rangers, Netflix, movies and TV show wise. Clearly this franchise has a big and bright future ahead of them. So sorry if I messed up my words, but you get where I'm coming from with this. So like I said, just because they thank them for their partnership or congratulated them on their 70 years of success doesn't mean that they're actually splitting up. Don't jump into conclusions just yet, because I know how you Power Ranger fans are. So yeah, what y'all think about the tweet? Let me know. So yeah.